At 17, Joseph's sister got into the occult and witchcraft. Now, when his sister got into it, the house started to get really creepy. Now, the TVs were going on and off by themselves. Objects would move. Like, for example, if there was a cup on the kitchen counter, it would end up on top of the fridge or in the living room without anybody being near the cup. Doors would open and close on their own. Bodiless voices and whispers could be heard all around the house, in any room at any time. Nobody wanted to be home alone, and nobody wanted to be in the living room at night. One day, the family decided to move, and not just houses, but across states. And once they moved houses, everything was fine for a while. Until it wasn't. Whatever was tied to the sister followed them to the new house. All of the activity centered around the sister's room. They would hear movement from the sister's room when she wasn't home and nobody else was upstairs. And shadows. They would see shadows walking back and forth in her room from underneath the door every day, including at night, because the shadows were darker than the night itself. Now, the only reason the activity stopped in the house was because the sister moved out for college after graduating high school the next year. A few years ago, Eric never believed in the paranormal, or anything spiritual for that matter, but he rented a house. And the first week in the house, there was a few creaks here and there, nothing serious, the house is settling, whatever. But very soon, he felt like he was being watched, like somebody else was in the house with him, but there was nobody around. Now, by the third week, he started to wake up in the middle of the night with 3 long scratches, almost cuts, going the length of his arm. From his wrist to his armpit, all 3 scratches were parallel and always on his right arm. Now, he didn't think much of it, but one night he heard a loud bang. He goes downstairs to check it out and notices that the back door was open. So he shuts and locks the door with a deadbolt. But the next morning that he wakes up, the back door is wide open, and the weird part, the creepy part, is that the deadbolt is still in the locked position, as well as the knob. Now it really freaks him out. Now Eric goes to work and tells his coworker about what's been going on in the house. And his coworker told him that he has a sister that's a Native American shaman, a priestess, and she could come over and bless the house with sage if he would like that. Now the following week, she came over with sweet grass and sage. She burned the sage and walked around the house and told him that she could definitely feel that there was a presence in the house. So she hung the sweet grass over the bed, and he said that ever since then, all activity has stopped. But for a non-believer, it's very hard to explain.